Swolenormous going back east. He's still monitoring 115? Copy that. 115 is still on him. He's gaining size going northbound towards Marina 115. I see his arms. I see his arms. This guy's jacked. How many occupants in the vehicle? It's just one, but it looks like three. His suspension is looking shaky.
Calling all units. Calling all units. The Swolenormous is at it again. Driving while gaining.
Driving while gaining, as always, obviously, look at those fucking guns. Ego lifting. I have always, myself, put a lot of stress on form. And it's never, for me, been about the weight. And I noticed that once I, really focused on form, which I did from the beginning, that the weight always came. Whenever I tried a new exercise or implemented something new in my routine, it was always form first, and the weight always just went up because I trained hard and I ate right and I was consistent. But ego lifting, it's that elementary school mindset of counting 1, 2, 3, like a fucking Manchurian candidate. Like, you just keep on going up. Everyone wants a bigger dick. Everyone wants a bigger car. Everyone wants a more expensive house. Everyone wants a bigger yard. Everyone wants a bigger meal. Everyone wants bigger and more than the next person, and a bigger number. The problem with numbers, the problem with counting, numbers are, all right, they quantify things, but the problem with numbers is that there are higher ones. Forget about the weight. Imagine a world, imagine a world where I didn't sing, or where I was a good singer. Imagine a world where there are no numbers on weights. When you and all the weights look the same. Imagine that. Imagine every dumbbell looked the same. The heavier ones weren't bigger. The 45-pound plates were the same size, the same color, the same shape, but they felt different. Which ones would you grab? You wouldn't grab the ones you couldn't do. You would grab the ones that you could do good form with. If you couldn't do the exercise, you would just grab different ones. So you have to think about what's right for you. That number on the side and the size is like an emasculating thing for guys. And, I'm not saying that girls are any different, but I'm going to talk about guys a lot because guys have that, that penis measuring thing, a faster car, or, they have I want something larger, I want something better, that alpha mentality where everything has to be bigger, better than the next guy. And the grass is always greener. And women are like that too, but just guys have that testosterone, that element. It's just a little bit more pronounced. You guys know, everyone, you know what I'm talking about. So that little bit extra, and it doesn't take much. Here's the thing. Sometimes, let's say 100 pounds is the right weight for you, for whatever exercise. It doesn't matter. 100 pounds is right. If you go up to 105, the form might be incorrect, but it could be imperceptible to someone who's not an expert. You might not feel a slight lean back. You might not feel a slight swing. Someone else might not notice that. But what happens is you go to 105, then you get used to that. It becomes your new normal. Then you end up like, hey, I'm going to 110. And then because that little swing was your new normal, that 110, from that new 0 point is a little swing. But now you're swinging a lot larger than you were when you were at 100 and 105. And then you just kind of keep on going up until you have shitty form. And suddenly you start shortening up the reps because you're not strong enough to lift that weight. So your reps get a little bit shorter. And then before you know it, you're doing like 75% of the repetition, you're swinging a little bit, and you look like an ass clown, but you're lifting 150 pounds. So it's not about the weight, because if your muscles aren't doing the work, if you're swinging, if you're using momentum, if you're using like the laws of physics to get the weight up, and it's not putting the stress on the muscle belly, it's doing a couple things. It's putting on the joint, the structures of the joint, meaning it's putting it on the tendons, it's putting on the ligaments, which are not the muscle. Those get stronger too, but at the same time, you're putting pressure on the connective tissues. The things that hold the shit together, not the muscle that's meant to tear apart. These things aren't meant to like get destroyed. They get micro tears too, but they get poor blood flow. Tendons and ligaments especially get terrible blood flow. You might not know the science behind it, but ligaments get very, very poor capillary action, and that's why it takes so long for those things to heal. So it's important to start correctly. Start the habits now. Wherever you are, reset. Pick up a book. Get a quality personal trainer. Contact me. I can help you. I can coach you. You can take a video and I can observe it and I can give you pointers and correct you. That's what I do for online coaching, my online clients. I assess videos that they take with their phone. They have someone videotape them. They put on a tripod. They send me the video and I look and I analyze and I help correct them. I give them pointers. I give them modifications. I'll give them stretches and strengthening exercises. But you have to work on it now. Even if it's not going to hurt you, it's not working the muscles optimally, so you're still wasting your time, which is hurting your progress. First off, don't waste your fucking time. Second off, you don't want to get hurt because then you can't work out and then you're wasting even more time. God, I'm getting pissed off. And I'm hungry and I want a fucking beer. I'm going to get a beer. That's where I'm on right now. I'm going to get a beer. It's Saturday, it's Memorial Day weekend. And you might say like, well, Dash, why aren't you still at your computer editing, putting out sick content? Well, yeah, I am. Right now. DWG! Stop your ego lifting. Have good form. Why are you still here? Go check your form, son. Go check your form! Go check your form!